Last season did not end the way the IUP basketball team wanted. The Crimson Hawks lost at home in the Atlantic Region Championship to West Liberty. In response, IUP captains Ethan Porterfield, KJ Rhodes, and Dallas Dillard would wake up in the wee hours of the morning to work on their games to make sure that never happens again.
Me, KJ, and Dallas. Well, Dallas came up later in the summer, but me and KJ, we waking up 6 a.m. We going to the gym by 7. We getting multiple workouts a day because we know that everybody else in the PSEC, they're looking at us like this is gonna be their down year, and that's like me and KJ use that as fuel. Like that's what you guys think of us, so we gonna have to show you guys.
Following the disappointing playoff exit, IUP continued to suffer losses as the offseason began. Senior leaders Shondell Jones and Dave Morris graduated, while IUP lost Tamawa Saliman to the transfer portal. Not only did those three account for 63% of IUP scoring last year, but they were also emotional leaders of the team.
It's a big replacement year. How about that? Some people want to use reload. It's a big replacement year. We have to replace a lot than we have in the past, okay? Because, we not only lost those 3 first-team All-League guys, but we lost Kyle Polson, who made a strong contribution to what we're doing. So we lost, probably 4 out of the top 8.
But the Crimson Hawks gained some pieces as well. 4 transfers and 3 freshmen to be exact. Headlining IUP's incoming players is Josh Pateno, a 3-point specialist who last played at Young Harris College in Georgia. Pateno is a familiar face to Coach Lombardi and the Hawks, as he nearly came to IUP years before.
Coach Lombardi reached out to me after my freshman year of community college. I was playing at that time in Wyoming for D1 Community College, and he wanted me to come to IUP right away, but I didn't feel like I was ready to commit.
Another notable transfer for IUP includes Garvin Clark, a 6-foot junior guard from Division I Akron. Clark averaged a little over 12 minutes per game with the Zips over the past 3 seasons. Pateno, Clark, along with all of the Hawks newcomers, come to IUP aware of the standard and what it takes to rightfully wear the Crimson Hawks uniform.
And what I heard and what I felt on my body is that the standard for a winning season is very demanding, very high, and it's of course that is what it's gonna be, because not many teams, very few teams can have a history of winning like IUP has.
One of the primary components for IUP's success in the past has been its defense. The Crimson Hawks finished with the 4th best scoring defense in the country a season ago, giving up just 59 points per contest. Last year was no fluke. In the PSAC, IUP has ranked in the top 3 for scoring defense every year since 2013.
When you hear a lot of coaches, great Hall of Famers, and legends say defense wins championships, that's really a real big thing. As you can see, we've had so much success in the past with just winning a lot of championships and being grateful and blessed enough to even be in that position, to where I think it starts with our defense. Because a lot of nights you've seen that some games offense might not be clicking, and you can't control when the ball is going in sometimes. Sometimes it's not your night, but you control how much effort and how much intensity you have on a defensive end every night.
But defense will not be as much of an emphasis heading into this season, because as much as the Hawks shined on the defensive end last year, they struggled equally as much on offense. IUP ranked 8th in the PSAC in scoring, and were specifically stagnant from beyond the arc, especially in the latter stages of the season.
We need to improve offensively this year. We weren't very good offensively last year. We weren't elite offensively. Okay, we were good, but the stats prove it out. And out of the top 15 programs, we were probably out of those top 15, we were the weakest offensively as an offensive team.
Part of the reason IUP has been so good in the past is the culture established by Coach Lombardi over the years. Because at the end of the day, the players may be teammates now, but they will always be there for one another.
The biggest thing is making sure we all realize that we have each other for life. That brotherhood thing, for example, those guys that left. Not even just Dave Shondell and Tom Moore, Kyle Post, Nolan Burke. Enrique, all these guys that were here, Usman Diop, like all these guys that were on Team Java there, they know that they can talk, call us, text us, whatever, because we have such a brotherhood here, and I think that's the greatest thing we got is brotherhood.
Some goosebumps